Oh boy. Let's try it. Nope. No noise. Howling bolts. Don't care.
All those valuable artworks locked up in the conservatory where no one can see them. Truly a shame.
Is this guy gonna see me if I go over this way? No? Nope, he saw me now. Sorry, buddy. Sleep darts that I don't need. Whole bunch of stuff that I don't need. As long as he's not dead. Ooh. Did I kill him? No? Okay, good. So apparently things under glass like that tend to be bad for your health. As long as I didn't kill anyone, that's fine with me. Bathing salts. Is that it? I think that about does it. Alright, well, I think we're good here. Is there more here? Probably. Am I going to stick around to find more? No. The main thing that was bothering me was how to get into the shop, so I'm done with that. Let's get out of here. What's up, Meagan?
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Whatever happened in Dunwall was a long time ago, Meagan.
I wish it felt like that. Seems like yesterday. Are you ready to leave now?
I am indeed. Let's get out of here.
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
Alright, well, we were merciful at the very least. We didn't kill anyone. But tons of detections, don't really care, wasn't trying to ghost it. Let's see here, we got all the runes. There was more bone charms. It didn't show up on the heart though. Whatever. We got most of the coins. All the paintings. Aw, we missed a blueprint. That's disappointing. Shrewd negotiations. Got the best price for the Roseboro prototype. Parlay with Delilah. Talked with Delilah Caldwin after eliminating Brianna Ashworth, her right hand within the coven. Which no more. Forever severed Brianna Ashworth's link to Delilah's magic. Black market heist. Entered the black market shop through the canal. Spying overseers. Found the outpost that Vice Overseer Byrne was using to spy on Brianna Ashworth. Sounds like some good stuff to me. Now we have to meet with Anton Sokolov to discuss our next steps before taking the skiff to the Dust District.
3 years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name. I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale. Beyond the natural world. Instead, we got hit by someone like me.
Oh, the broken whale sword that we picked up. That seems to be our trophy. I was wondering what the hell that was about. Let's write a log, shall we? Dust District. What happened 3 years ago? Brianna Ashworth and Delilah were infiltrating the minds of the Sisters of the Oracular Order, influencing the visions they send to the High Overseer, and through him to the Abbey faithful across the Empire. But I put a stop to that. I must admit, I'm impressed by Delilah's delusions of grandeur. Is she dreaming of being worshipped the way some occultists worship the outsider? I'm worried about what I'll find back in Dunwall. I hope Emily is all right. Anyway, Ashworth is no longer a witch. Her connection to void magic is broken, and hopefully now Delilah's coven in Karnaca will be broken. I also learned that Ashworth organized some kind of seance for Delilah 3 years ago. I'm getting close to understanding Delilah's immortality. It happened in the manor of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton. I'll pay him a visit. Meagan Foster. Meagan Foster admitted that she knew Brianna Ashworth from years back. Ashworth, whose has? There shouldn't be a whose. It should be who has been part of the Delilah's coven. Been part of the Delilah's. Holy shit, man. This sentence. Who has been part of Delilah's coven of witches for a long time. I can't quite put it all together, but there's something. I've noticed Meagan won't look me in the eye. And whoever wrote this was definitely not the same writer as the rest of this stuff, because that was really grammatically screwed up there. I want to trust her, and I'm grateful for her help, but do I really know anything about her? Can't sleep. My father died when I was so young, and I hated him for it. Of all things, a lumber accident. It seemed like such a foolish end I could never forgive him. I hated him for leaving me without a father, as if it was the worst thing in the world. Now I know better. It's taken all this time to understand. It is so much worse to lose a child. Emily, I'm coming for you. No matter what, I will come for you. Alright, clear all this stuff out. We have no charms currently, but eventually we shall get some. Unfortunately, this heart, for whatever reason, makes it more difficult to see stuff. Maybe there was a special way that I was supposed to get the charms or something that I didn't know about, but I certainly didn't see it.
Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am.
Okay. Ooh, what's this? Note from Meagan to Sokolov. Anton, that tin of putty was meant for the porthole seals. I see you've smeared it all over a canvas. Is that your idea of art? And how will you keep the rain out? Do your painting, or whatever it is, but use your own things. Leave my stuff alone. I'm trying to run a ship here. Also, your snoring is dreadful. Can't you prop up your pillow? You're always bragging about some old thing you invented. Well, invent something for that, why don't you? Meagan. What's up, rats? I see you continue to infest the ship. A lot of you. And a random fig. Do not know why there's a random fig down here, but okay. So Meagan's not in there with Anton currently. Doesn't appear to be anyone in here, but there's an audiograph.
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here, helping those who need it the most. What can I say about what you've done for me? Saved me from madness and worse, from giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
Something special? What is it? Is it candy? I want candy. Ah, Crown Killer candy. My favorite. There's quite a view out here. What the hell is that? I don't think I ever remember seeing that part of the boat. Huh. Interesting shadows there.
Meagan is out in the city, but I'll explain.
Apparently, Sokolov is talking to me from the floorboards. Because Meagan is out in the city. I guess that's just those little side things. I just never really paid attention to them before. Yeah, never really paid attention to those. That, or they weren't there and they've been built over time and I just didn't notice that they were getting built. I'll take that. Random pistol bullet, don't need it. Let's see what the audiograph has.
So the Royal Protector is headed into the Dust District. Corvo says he hasn't been back in a long time. And I can't blame him for that. According to Sokolov, he'll be trying to get into Aramis Stilton's house. Not easy. I've tried. Stilton was a friend. Even as a mine owner, he was a good man who came up from working people and never forgot it. I went looking for him the night he disappeared, but the house was swarming with the Grand Guard. I showed them what I was worth, but it cost me. I'll live to see that score settled.
Cost you an arm, perhaps? Doesn't look like there's much of anything to see up here. Let's go downstairs and Let's see what our friend has to say.
So many years. I never expected to feel so tired. I came to Karnaca for the food and the clean air. Now this.
What's that? It's a rat.
Visiting the Royal Conservatory got us closer to understanding Delilah's secret. Now for the next step.
Really doesn't look like there's much of anything around here.
What I wouldn't give for one more expedition to Pandacia. To see the cliffs rising up again. To watch the dust storms.
He appears to be slightly painting Corvo here, or at least beginning to. Anton Sokolov's diary, The Gears of Time. Hello again, neglected journal. I smile as I write this, for I know others will read it when I'm gone to the void, or perhaps as I languish in a prison cell somewhere. Fine then, read away and laugh, if it is in your nature, at my foolishness and my aching joints. Does it please you to know that even walking is a chore? But I am too proud to use a cane. I can hear my bones protest with every step, a most unpleasant grinding noise that follows me wherever I go. Is it amusing to know that my eyes can barely see this page, or that my hand trembles as I hold the pen? Then laugh. Yes, the once great Sokolov is now just a tired old bag of bones. My meals are brought to me. Soon someone will have to hold the spoon lest I starve. I find it nearly impossible to paint and even more difficult to urinate, so laugh. But then pause in your glee and take a moment to realize this. The same fate awaits you, my friend, should you be smart enough and lucky enough to live as long as I have. Huh. Never really noticed that this went all the way up here. Apparently I can even open the hatch. Interesting. Way up and down. I don't know what the point of that would be. A note from Sokolov. Corvo. It's true I don't tinker with mechanical devices much anymore, but I'm not so old as to be useless just yet. Behold, I have fashioned a little contrivance for you, using only parts scavenged from this wretched vessel. Yes, alright, a few bits were currently in use, but I assure you none were involved in keeping us afloat. Say nothing to Meagan, as her disposition needs no further souring. In any case, may this device serve you well, Sokolov. I don't need a spring razor, you shit. Stop taking the boat apart. Alright, Saki, what's up?
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Meagan had an intriguing idea. Howlo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm pretty sure that will work.